for not just females, this is for guys, girls, friendships, relationships, talking stages. Like, this goes out for anyone. And I called this your turn off because I'm gonna just tell you reasons on why you might be the problem. You might be the reason on why a certain something didn't last long, or you're probably ruining something. And again, this is not direct. I probably most likely need to fix these things as well, so I am speaking for myself. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, and to say these things may not speak towards you, please find it beneficial and be aware. So if you run into someone, or if you are looking for someone and they have these problems, please run the other direction. I'm kidding, unless it just depends on how you take things. So unless you have a lot of patience and you want to work with them, and as long as they're growing and you see improvement, then just know things are gonna get better. But if they have been acting the same since day one and their problems are just not changing, again, run that way, okay? Alright, let's start. First one, this goes out for people who are single or like talking stage or whatever, not friendships, okay? You're being too desperate. Like, you are seeking as much as you can for their attention. You're nagging, and being desperate comes in different ways, personally, what I think. But with the way I'm talking about is you're rushing through a situation or whatever you're going through, you're rushing through it, and you're not actually being patient enough to get to know the person, and you're there for one reason only, and you know what I'm talking about. And the whole process of you guys talking, getting to know each other, it just becomes messy because you're just trying to get to the end of like that whole stage. Because I know a lot of people don't enjoy it because they've done it so many times and they don't know how to get through it, sadly. But yeah, stop forcing interactions and conversations, because while you're doing that, you also become so attached to them that, again, you barely even know them, and you just start to lack a lot of things. And people who are open-minded see that very closely or very far away, you know. I'm like reading off my phone like this is some presentation. all right, hope this one doesn't sound confusing. I try my best to word it out in my head. But you are not over, or you must have not even went over your healing stage. And what I mean by this stage is you've never actually got over the past. You never got over your ex. You never got over something that already happened and you're still stuck on it. When someone else notices that, you know, you're still dragging your old habits, your old problems, or your old exes into their life, like, that's 100% a turn off, you know. Please, during your healing stage, if you haven't gone through it yet, I hope you do and I pray you do, but during that stage, it's a long, well, certain people it might be a long process. You take it day by day, and during that you gain a lot of patience for yourself. You gain a lot of self-love because you're fixing these old habits and you're finally dumping away all your old situations. Do not have self-pride, because a lot of people, they say, oh, I have so much self-love for myself, but then they just have a giant ego and they just don't become humble, you know. So do it in a healthy way, please. And yeah, that can go a long way. I'll show you an example. Let's say that, God forbid, the relationship I have now, we break up and my whole life comes crashing down. Like, I have nothing to do anymore. Like, I have no one to see, I have no one to hang out with. Like, what do I do with myself? Like, you know. So don't depend on people for your happiness, especially when you're alone. And keeping yourself occupied, again, in a healthy way, there's nothing bad about that. And so yeah, don't depend on other people for your happiness, because it'll hurt real bad. You're a turn off because you just don't have patience. Like, just because he mistakenly did something, said something, knowing he probably is never gonna do it again, he or she, there's no reason to go ballistics. And, you know, like, especially when it's small moments, like, please do it with me, guys. Like, take a breath, a giant breath take a giant breath of air and please calm down, because especially if you're a guy and you're telling me you have no patience for a girl. What? How? That's crazy. Like, come on now, come on. I know a lot of relationships ended because she was too dramatic or she just was too much, but at the same time when they explain themselves, it's just like, come on, like, over things like that. On top of having patience, you gotta have understanding for people, you know. You gotta understand mistakes, you gotta forgive. And when that friendship or the significant other notices that you don't have any patience, like, now that both of y'all are aggravated, like, dang, like, why did you get so mad easily? Oh, I didn't get mad easily, it's just you did this, you know, like, it's just, it doesn't work well, the bickering. So yeah, this one goes for, I'm not sure for my, it's been years since I've been in a talking stage, so I'm not I don't but you're starting to become a turn off because you're just waiting for attention. Like, why should I have to be the one to, you know, call you first, text you first, do an arrangement with you? Like, why are you waiting for me to do that, and why can't you just do that yourself, you know? And it's going out of your way to, you know, be helpful and do things together, you know. And again, like I said before, things like that should not be one-sided, and it becomes a turn off quick. And girls like me, I am patient and I will stick with you because I have hope. But other girls, you know, they're like, you're not putting effort to be with me, to hang out with me. Like, they dip and there is no going back. Please be open-minded and think for others and in their position. Like, you know what, maybe I should go out of my way and get her something or him something. It's been a while since I hung out with her. It's been a while since I spent quality time with her. So, you know, things like that. It's so simple, and if you like that, let's be for real. Like, it shows the love you have for them, really. Let's say in reality, you are busy and you do have a lot of things on your hand, and you know you barely spend time with your significant other or friend or whatever. Please don't waste their time trying to force things, and knowing that you hang out with them and spend quality time with them for like maybe an hour or two. Like, don't waste their time. You're starting to become a turn off because you won't stop telling other people my business. Like, you won't stop telling your friends and the whole lunch that what we did last night, you know. It's things like that. That's a big one. This is so embarrassing. That's a big one, especially at my school, and I've seen it, and it's immature. Things like that is very unnecessary. Like, I understand, maybe you want advice from someone completely different, but if no one asks, then they probably don't even know who they are. Like, you don't have respect for them if you're constantly telling people what they do and they only show you. Like, they're showing you how comfortable they are around you, and then you wanna throw that in. Like, no. So yeah, that starts huge arguments, and it just shows your mouth is humongous and it needs to be zipped. So please don't do that. I'll open up about, you know, relatable relationship crap, but it's very unnecessary for them to know every second and what we did in every hour and every personal little thing that we, you know what I mean. So please zip it. You just have to respect the other person's privacy as well. You're a turn off because you're just like mad insecure. You're really insecure, and it's actually hilarious. I'm kidding. I don't want to be that person, but how do I say this? I'm trying to compare myself to like the girls now who are insecure, but let me just say that they stop their friends or significant other from hanging around people, talking to people, and calling people. Like, you know, it's little things like that. Oh, I just don't like them. Like, I don't know, they seem annoying, or they just seem like this way. Are you sure? Because if you're giving me no reason on why you don't like someone, or you just don't want to hang around someone, like you have no problems with them and it's all one-sided, you're giving me insecure vibes. Like, why are you dragging people into your problems? No. And let me tell you now, the insecure people are controlling. They're controlling. They're probably, like, every relationship or friendship that I've seen, they're like the most controlling ones, because they feel some type of way when they know that their significant other or friend is like around someone who is just, they seem as if they're above them, you know? And I'm struggling to even talk about it because I don't know how it feels to be one. So if you are one, let me know what's going on in here, because I don't know why you think like that. I just want to make this clear. There are many different types of people with insecurities, and I'm speaking towards the ones who are very cocky and they're controlling and they carry this unnecessary hatred towards people for no reason at all. So yeah, I just want to make that clear, because I would hate to talk about people who are insecure even though many are not like that. So there are many different types of people. I just want to point that out. It's different if you have boundaries, you know. If he or she's around someone a little too friendly, you know, and they respecting our relationship or friendship, I get that. But again, no reason at all. Everything's one-sided. It's from the chest, and you just don't like someone. Come on. Another big thing I hear, they say like, oh, my ex, or like the old relationship they've been in, I got cheated on. I don't want that to happen again. So like, you know, shut up. Like, you don't want it to happen again. That's the definition of them not going through a healing stage. They don't have the self-love, they don't have the patience, they don't have, you know, confidence, and those type of things that they lack. Don't get into relationships if you don't have those things, because you are driving other people crazy, and that's exactly why you're a turn off. Thanks for watching, guys. I wonder how long this video was. Oh my gosh, 25 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't rambling. I always, after videos, I'm like, what did I just even say? Hopefully I edited this out good. But if you like these, I did another one like this, which you guys should go check out. And I love you guys. Please continue to give us recommendations on what videos we should do. Like and comment. And we love all the feedback that we get. So yeah, we're grateful for you guys. And thanks for watching.